What's up, Lucas, and welcome back to a random guy on the internet talking about something that you thought was cool when you clicked on the video. And well, you read the title, the worst M-rated game. So let's get straight into it. So we have games like Resident Evil and The Last of Us and GTA 5, which are more well-known M games, plus they will be like a bottom start for the games we'll be looking at. So let's start with Resident Evil, rated M for strong language and graphical violence and gore. So we got the F word in it and a lot of gore. So far, not too bad compared to the others that we'll be looking at. But then we got Last of Us with a kid dying on screen. But other than that, which is still pretty bad, but other than that, it's basically the same as Resident Evil. Then we got GTA 5. And it has more sexual content and worse language because it has the N-word, and the gore is okay. But then we got our first game that it could potentially be better than GTA 5, M-rated wise, which is said to have worse violence, but it's for the PS2, and after looking at the amount of blood, sure, there is more than GTA 5, but GTA 5 is more detailed. And if you watched my last video, you would know that it gets worse if it's more detailed, but they're both contributing factors. So I'd say that it's basic. I'd say it's a little under GTA 5. But we'll get more into detail after we talk about all the games. But after that, we have The Suffering, also on PS2. So we'll talk about that in a second. But for now, let's talk about Outcast. And by the way, we will be going into more detail at the end. So Outlast is a first-person shooter and a spooky, scary game with a lot of gore and zombies. Wait, is that a Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 reference? No, it's not. And it looks bad. And now we have less sexual content than GTA, but it's still got a lot of gore, scary, So I'll say we'll put it about one level above GTA for gore, because sexual content can get worse, but So now we're going to be looking at games that are worse in sexual content. So let's start with Agony, which looks pretty gory and has a lot of sexual content. But we'll get there in 1 second for more detail. So then, our final one before we get in more detail, Lollipop Chainsaw, which from the looks of it, not that bad, still has a bunch of gore, and the main character is a little sexualized. But now let's get into more detail, starting with Manhunt, which was so bad that they had to have stuff removed and blurred. And it's still rated M. What the And it has gore that's really intense. And here's a picture. Oh hey, demonetization. When did you join the chat? But anyway, so after I kicked demonetization to the door because I told him I don't actually make money off of this channel, not that I care. Then we get to my question: how did you blur stuff out and it's still so bad that it is still rated M? So that's going to be 2 levels higher than GTA, because it doesn't have sexual content, but it's still really bad. So after that, we have Hatred, which is rated AO, which is a little worse than M. If you don't know, AM stands for adults only. And it has super intense gore and blood, also made by the same people that made Manhunt 2. For some reason, not Manhunt 1. It's still a mystery what happened to those people. Maybe the people that made Manhunt 2 wanted to profit all the money. Oh well. Anyway. So Manhunt has no sexual content. Thanks Google for that detail when I searched up why is it rated M, because now my search history will be less f***ed up. But because it's adult only, it's going to have to be like 2.5, because the gore is what pushed it over, but it's not that much worse. So now on to disturbing themes, starting with the one, the only, The Suffering, which it looks like you were in jail for killing people, and rated M's for a ton of gore, vulgarity, and offensive material. And I'd like to say that it's the first game to be under GTA level. It's getting a -1 level, because it's got gore but not that much, and mostly it's just adult jokes and vulgarity. But yeah. And then we got Lollipop Chainsaw, which is rated M for violence and gore. and it's got a lot worse score than GTA 5. So we'll put it one level in front of GTA. But now for the worst game of them all. The most M-rated game there is. Agony. Which has naked demons, both female and male. And the demons have genitalia, but not fully rendered, luckily. And the demons do stuff like caressing or touching other demons' chests and briefly engaging in oral sex. Yikes. So we have a winner. Agony. Yay. Well, now you know a game worse than GTA 5. But maybe GTA 6 can top it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you in the next one, which hopefully I'll finally be able to record the Resident Evil 7 because I got a new microphone. So hopefully it should sound better. And if I can get my editing software to work, it'll look even better. Peace out.